title this is a conceptual performance art piece masquerading as a game show where celebrities compete to title Kostabi paintings for cash awards. And tonight's contestants are this great writer guy who writes about art. His name is David Coggins. And we have another person with a similar identity, writes about art but has a lot more experience, Glenn O'Brien. And equally experienced at the same duty, Carlo McCormick. And they do more than just write about art. They also title paintings, like this one here, which needs a title. This female figure reclining on the sphere of perfection. With a reference to which artist is about $20 to Lucy Rose. Very good.
Actually, we were tied.
So split it. Okay, so can we title this painting with the unfinished VASARELLI in the background?
I've got one for you, Mark.
What?
I've got one for you.
What would that be, David?
Event Horizon.
I like it very much. Glenn or Carlo? Any titles?
Yes. A perfect perspective.
That's nice, too. Double meaning there?
Yes.
Like perspective as in point of view, not just vanishing point. Okay, Glenn.
Beyond Me.
All great titles. We're in the presence of extreme talent. Eric Mitchell is also here, speaking of extreme talent. Eric, what do you have to say?
The Gospel according to Bridget Riley.
Is that really a Bridget Riley in the background? It's a VASARELLI. It's an atypical one, but it's a VASARELLI.
Background.
Okay, it's a good thought, though. You've brought up an important issue, the ambiguity of who the op artists really are. David Coggins, can you repeat your title, please?
Event Horizon.
Or Event
Mark.
Horizon by David Coggins. David Coggins, okay. I see. All right, next one. Glenn, yours was?
Beyond Me.
Beyond Me. Is that worth $20? That got more votes, clearly. Carlo, your title was?
I can't count. Perfect perspective.
A perfect perspective. I think the money goes to Glenn O'Brien for Beyond Me. All right, you see, this is a board meeting with two savage canines twisting and gnawing at each other while anonymous corporate robots are calculating the potential profit from this dog-eat-dog situation.
Is Michael Vick in the picture?
Michael who? Let's see it, Miguel. See this drawing, Miguel, close up?
Are you having a glare problem?
No, there it is.
Me too.
You can see it on TV right there.
I've got one for you, Mark.
Okay, you got one, David?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, David, your title is?
Hostile Takeover.
Oh, that's so good. Can I buy Hostile Takeover by David Coggins? Yes, look at that support. Very good. Okay. All right. So we have these three figures are morphing into a tree in the big city.
Is it like an iPod there too at the bottom? What's going on?
That is like it's an iPod skyscraper.
Oh.
iPod-shaped skyscraper with a curly antenna, which is doubling as the cord. See the painting? Any analysis to offer, Eric, Kaylee, or Deborah?
I think you've done a pretty good job.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, Eric. What's your title, Deborah?
Uprooted.
That's pretty good. Are the interlopers going to start dominating
That's
this
all right. That's a
early in
good
the
one.
show?
That's a good one.
Can I buy Uprooted by
Slap it
the
down.
great artist Deborah Warner?
Wow.
Clearly, the money goes to Deborah Warner. Yeah. Very nice. Uprooted. You may think you've seen this before, but it was a mirror image last week. Remember this? Within us all, there's an angel and a devil. Maybe. Right?
Mark, I think you've already titled it. The Mirror Image.
The mirror image. You mean an angel is the same as a devil?
Yeah.
Mark, we need that.
Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you.
And it's also highly reflective.
Mirror image. It's thought-provoking, right? But if that wins, you get the money.
Okay.
All I did was inspire your title.
That's it.
Any other titles, Glenn or David? Eric Mitchell has a title. Yes, Eric.
Beyond Good and Evil.
What?
Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah. Are you going to let this happen, Glenn?
I think that's a recycled title, Mark. I believe this painting has been titled that before.
I've got one for you, Mark.
What's it, David?
Mutually exclusive.
He's showing his talent right now. Let's see if New York agrees. Can I buy Mutually Exclusive by David Coggins for $20? Yes. Even Eric Mitchell voted for it. Mutually Exclusive.
That would make nice wallpaper.
That's a compliment, right?
In a kind of like toile de jouy, you know? Like, you know?
Yeah.
I think we need analysis on this one.
Well, yeah.
He's
Okay,
using very, very
there are
simple lines and
multiple Duchampian references in the picture, plus a big diamond that's burning.
Sex for diamonds.
Sex for diamonds?
I've got one.
Okay. I've heard about that deal before. They're having sex here in the middle of the same corporate table we saw earlier with all the anonymous corporate robot.
You
Turned a corner. As Glenn pointed out
Can I ask a
recently.
question?
Can we title this?
Let's title it.
Eyes
No,
on the diamond.
the celebrities want to title it.
I have a title.
What's your title, Glenn?
Menage-a-rama.
That's good. It's very humorous.
That got a big laugh. I think we should vote on it.
What about David and
You're
Carlo?
losing control of the show, Mark.
Glenn's feeling out of control.
To you.
I've also got a title too.
You're
No,
right.
there's all this chatter. There's
Yeah.
the interlopers. I mean,
Yeah.
Good.
Eric
frisky
Mitchell,
interlopers.
Deborah Warner. You're totally right, Glenn. Okay. New authoritarian
I'm withdrawing
attitudes.
my title. You can't have it.
David, what's your title for
I'm
this drawing?
I'm selling it to Richard Hamilton.
He's afforded now with all that Armani cash, right?
How about the profit motive?
Oh, that's good. Spelled with an F, though, right?
Surely.
Carlo, yours is?
Measuring up.
That's great, too. Can I buy Measuring Up by Carlo and McCormick for $20? Let's put the light on the... Oh. Okay, how about Glenn's title, which was?
You don't remember?
I just wanted to hear your voice again. Okay,
Menage-a-rama.
Menage-a-Rama by Glenn O'Brien, the one that got all the laughs. Yeah, you win.
We just like giving Glenn a hard time.
No, Glenn was right. We were out of control back then. Control has been restored.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome, Glenn. It's an honor to have you on the show.
I'm so sorry I was late.
Yeah, you were late, too.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's not
All wrapped up.
very good. We've got talent in the room.
But she's checking her. They're both checking their devices at the same time. Is that?
Can I just tell you how much I love one-note melodies? Like, they're so good.
I have a title.
What's your title?
The Right Wrong Number.
The Right Wrong Number? That's good, too. It's very good. Okay.
It's profound.
Profound.
Yes.
I know. Yeah. It's a profound and a brilliant play on words. It's going to be hard to reject two of these titles, or one of those two. We haven't heard from Coggins yet. Coggins, you got your time.
Technological veil.
Can I buy Technological Veil by David Coggins? I'm afraid that's not going to pass. Okay.
Slammed, Mark.
Yeah, that was almost a gong. Glenn, your title
The
again.
Right Wrong Number.
The Right Wrong Number. Profound, but New York's not convinced. Mitchell is, though. Carlo, your title was?
All wrapped up.
All Wrapped Up. How can we say no to that? That's great. That's enough support, Carlo. I see a lot of support. All Wrapped Up. $20.
How their week was.
Take your logo.
How their week was.
So, David, we haven't seen you lately.
I know, Mark.
Where have you been?
Wisconsin and Montana and Colorado.
I thought it was Europe.
No, I'm going to Europe, but I was in the middle part of the country driving around.
Why were you doing all that American travel?
I like to do that in the summer. Like to go fishing.
So
Like
you're a
to-
free spirit.
Yeah, like a little time in nature, away from the city.
Right.
Does that surprise you?
I'm satisfied. For
And
the
I was in
moment.
Los Angeles too.
Yeah.
Okay, if that makes you feel any better.
You were in L.A.?
Yeah.
Nice place.
Very nice.
I was born there.
I'm aware of that.
Okay, so David, Do you see this picture?
I like it. I like it a lot, and I want a title worthy of that picture. It's just going to take me a moment.
Well, we'll get back to you
All
then.
right.
Carlo and Glenn, what should we call this picture?
Writing the Letterman show.
What do you have, Glenn?
Glenn.
The enter key.
The what?
The enter key.
That's pretty good. Can you top these guys?
I was just going to say technological assistance.
That's good too. Let's vote on that. Can I buy technological assistance? No. Glenn, Carlo thinks your title's going to win. And it won.
The enter key.
The enter key. It's brilliant. Yes, the money goes to Glenn O'Brien. Now, that's what you call a segue, right?
Right.
From the enter key to this giant hand inserting a key into the key to the sky, the lock in the sky.
Very nice.
Yeah, and someone's reaching out. Poetic?
Your description's great.
But does anyone want to add analysis?
Well, I guess I would just say it's the key to future possibilities.
That's not bad, Carlo.
That's
She
very
says
good.
the key to future possibilities. Like Obama getting the Nobel Prize
That's
this morning,
right.
right?
That's it.
Yeah, amazing.
No. Actually, Kaylee's analysis was like a
That's very
title.
good.
Okay, do we have a title? David, Glenn, or Carlo?
I'll go off of that. I'll say The Promise.
Yeah. Nice. Double meaning. Could apply to both events.
Glenn, what's your title? I need something to play off of.
Yeah, David is slow today. Coggins, all that Midwestern
Maybe
travel.
I just came up with a title and they're just too embarrassed to compete
Right,
with
The Promise. Can I buy The Promise by Carlo McCormick for $20? I will. Thank you very much. $20 to Carlo. Okay. I think after this, we have a painting that is worthy of existing, right? The guy has switched his heart for his brain, and she's walking away, probably for that reason.
Or coming back.
Well, she's looking back just to make sure. Any titles?
Provocative, isn't it?
Pretty what?
It's pretty provocative.
I love this painting.
Yeah.
I love the brain in the heart box.
I have a
I have
title.
that.
You have a ventriloquist. You have an echo. Okay, Glenn.
If at first you don't succeed, reverse polarity.
Eric Mitchell loves that.
That's good. I've got a title.
What's your title? David.
The Willing Mind.
It's really
Which is also the pub in David Copperfield, so it's got a little literary history.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Does that mean you're
I think that gets bonus points.
So you're not even going to offer one?
I'm not going to offer one.
Can I buy it? The Willing Mind by David Coggins for $20. Yes. Okay. The whole point of this show is to judge between good titles and bad titles, right?
There are no
Usually,
bad titles.
well, the ones that get all the red paddles. Bad titles.
They're just underappreciated.
I'm definitely good for a few of those.
He's being magnanimous and diplomatic. I think there are good titles and bad titles, and the whole point of this show is to find out which ones are the good ones, and for me to give you money for them. But sometimes paintings can be bad too.
That's a bad painting.
That's a bad painting, right? Is this a good painting? If you think it's a good painting, green paddle. Is this a good painting or a bad? Is it a bad painting? Wait, no. Let's see. No, let's judge the painting. Red if you think it's a bad painting. Green if you think it's a good painting.
I'll buy it for $20.
Wait, bring it back, bring it back. That's all you're willing to pay for it?
$20.
Would anyone offer more? 40. Okay, 40. Let's bring it up. 40. 45. Do I hear 50? 50. 60. Do I hear 70? Do I hear 80?
You've got to go in.
80. No one's going to pay $80 for this painting? 65 is as high as you'll go?
66.
Oh, you've said there is a reserve.
The most you'll pay is $80?
What is the reserve on this painting? What is the reserve?
100? 150. 100.
You have to sign.
You have to go in increments.
It's signed.
Will anyone pay more than $150 for this? Yes? 150? 200? Will anyone pay 200?
This should be a new show.
$200 for this paper. No. Going once for,
200.
okay, 300? Will anyone pay 300?
205.
No one's going to pay 300. Last chance. Going for $300?
You can't
It's
do
a-
that.
That was great, Mark. That was really great.
Thank you, Carl.
Applaud that.
That was really great. That was brilliant.
Now that
I'm not going to
know
release a painting if it's not even worth $300. That could ruin my market.
now that I know you've got a box cutter, I'm going to behave differently.
Okay.
We're gonna nickname you Destroyer.
I got one for you, Mark.
You guys destroyed it for not being willing to pay $300 for it. You know you could have sold that on eBay for $500 tomorrow. That's why the brains up here. Not to imply that you just don't have any money. Okay, so David,
Head case.
head case.
Having a fit.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good.
That's good.
That's so
That
good. Can I
works.
buy "Having a Fit" by the genius Glenn O'Brien? Look at that, $20. Glenn, where do you come up with these great? Have you always
He
been
went for
so?
Pilates this morning. He's obviously clearly
Yeah,
like.
he said you were at Pilates, and that's why
Yeah.
you were late. Is that true?
No, it was because it was raining and it was really hard to get a taxi.
Okay. But my question, I have a more
This
important
guy's
question.
like got some credibility issues.
Yeah.
He was first complaining about the subway, now he's talking about taxi. I mean, I don't know.
No,
This guy.
no. Whenever I complain that I can't get a taxi, you say, "Well, I take the subway,"
That's
as
true.
if it was some kind of like, social problem that people take taxi.
It is. It is. Because the fact is what you're not only doing is you're not only using a taxi, you're supporting an economy which has all these cars driving around with nobody in them.
We need to title this
That's an
painting.
old saw.
I'd like to know why she can't see that he's switching the heart and the brain and might come back to him.
Did you hear that? Can you answer him, or at least use his observation as inspiration?
We get $20 if it's all red, right?
Yeah, you do.
Well, then it has to be the switcheroo.
Can I buy the Switcheroo for $20 by David Coggins?
Well, that's green enough, Mark.
That's maybe going to win. Unless, Glenn, you could do something even better. Or Carlo. Something better than the Switcheroo.
But I think those green votes were just to deny me the all red.
No, they had nothing against you.
We love you.
Yeah. Carlo.
Wishful thinking.
Not so bad. Yes, Glenn, we have interlopers in the back. Chomping at the bit.
I love head.
Oh,
Can I buy, Carlo, your title was?
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking for $20. No. Glenn, yours was?
I love head.
I love head for $20. That's a lot of red. Glenn. And yours was?
The
The
switcheroo,
Switcheroo.
was
$20
almost
goes to David Coggins.
Thank you, Mark. Though I like
Okay.
the head was very nice. I would like a paddle.
How about a painting that shows a mother giving birth while she's texting, while the doctor's texting, and the newborn infant is texting also? Okay.
You've got
Thank
baby.
you, Eric.
Baby's texting.
The baby is texting too, and she's still connected.
You've got baby.
You've got baby.
What are those emails called that you get? Like
You've got baby is good, right? Nine by. You've got baby for $20. Mitchell, where's your pad? You've got baby by Carlo McCormick. It's compelling, Carlo.
No, I said there's so many components. It's hard to come up with a pithy title that can pull in all the different myriad visual factors.
You sound like an art critic.
Title, myriad visual factors.
It is a title, but
It's not a good title, but it's a title.
Good analysis.
The structure is The Bride Stripped Bare by Her Bachelors, Even, by Duchamp. Okay. And there's also the frame has morphed into a living thing. We're talking $50.
Yeah,
now.
no, I got one for you, Mark. It's an economics phrase, but it might apply to this. It's called the tyranny of choice.
The tyranny of choice?
It's like we're less happy when we have more options, which also can apply to chess, can apply to the situation.
We're less happy when we have more options. Can I buy The Tyranny of Choice by...
Carlo didn't say.
Oh, look at that incredible support.
Incredible
You got it.
You got the money. $50 to David Coggins.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm struck by how many riffs you've done on like psychedelic poster art in there.
This is a mirror image.
Man and Superman.
It's interesting. Glenn.
One mind fits all.
That's it? Yeah, that's interesting. It's like one soul fits all. David.
Separation anxiety.
Can I buy?
I'll buy that.
Should I pay him $20 or $40? For separation anxiety, it's so good, clearly. Let's vote. Is that worth $20 or $40? It's worth $20. I'll buy separation anxiety. That was a great title. Go ahead. I'll do it again. Keep telling me to stop.
Including myself.
Mark, I have a question. Why are you only showing us very small paintings? Is there some sort of a crisis? People can't afford the big ones?
Yes,
Ah, okay.
that's true. We are in the middle of a recession.
Cut 'em up though.
Didn't you hear? So now I'm not the only artist who is making smaller works. Just as,
And then you could travel with those. Put them in a suitcase.
that's right. There are many advantages. You can hold them on a TV show. Look at this picture of a woman looking into a mirror while the man is texting, which arguably could be the same activity. Because
Yeah, they're
we're
both
not really
vanities.
talking to anyone but ourselves. Right, Coggins?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Mutually reclusive.
Your smile is worth $20 on that one. That's good. Let's consider your colleagues. Carlo. Wait, let's discuss your shirt first. Can I just get a better look at it? What is that?
That's a Tom Otterness, the shirt he just did for Max Fish.
It reminded me of Spiegelman. Art Spiegelman.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that. It's a little bit like, it's got kind of rat fink and also ratso Rizzo. It's
Yeah.
got, you know,
Right, and did you receive that as a gift?
I received it as a gift.
From him?
No, from Uli, who owns Max Fish.
Three's a crowd.
Ambiguous.
Then we'll,
Can I buy Three's a Crowd by Glenn O'Brien? Too smart for the room, Glenn. Sorry. Carlo, your title is?
I'll go for him. I'm gonna
Yes,
try.
go for David. Yes.
mutually reclusive.
Can I buy Mutually Reclusive for $20? That's David. I think I'm going to buy your title.
Mutually reclusive.
Can I buy it? Yeah, I can buy it. $20 to David Coggins. Yes. Can we title this painting that has lots of letters and maybe lots of love? All negative though.
I would say negative attraction.
Oh. Can I buy that for 20? Negative Attraction by Carlo McCormick? Yes, $20 for Carlo McCormick. Okay. Fast. What was that last note, Charles?
It was an E.
Was he right? Do it again. Okay, $20 to Charles Coleman for having a perfect pitch. Okay. That is a stanchion, right? Carlo, this
yes,
must be a familiar sight.
Yes, it's true. I manned those ropes many times.
You've been a doorman more than probably anyone in this room, right?
Probably longer than some people in this room have been alive.
Yeah. He chooses who gets in, this guy.
Not anymore.
Did you ever feel that tall when you were doing your job compared to the stanchion?
The stanchion never made me. Was It was actually about the size of my security guards, not the size of my stanchion.
Well, I mean, that small figure is kind of like the feeling of a person not being able to get in.
Yeah, because he's a little guy wanting to get into that big club, right? And he's offering his little red sphere of perfection. And
I have 10.
Wait, if it's all red, we get $20, right?
yes. You have a lot of confidence in your titles today. What's your...
Ready?
Yeah.
Rope-a-dope.
Can I buy Rope-a-Dope by David Coggins? Ben, you're getting more red than usual, that.
No, I would thought that was going to be all red.
You had about 4 people who liked it.
Well, you never.
Glenn, you look very involved.
I'm definitely
with this
not too
painting.
smart for the room. I've never been accused of that.
You're one of the greats on title this, Coggins.
Oh, thank you. Well, I learned from the master.
And we're just trying to communicate with the master right now. He's being a little bit closed at the moment. He's...
The uninvited guest.
That's not obvious. It's too descriptive.
I like.
Hey. Uninvited.
Glenn, your title is?
Steve RUBELL in hell.
Really? Can I buy Steve RUBELL in Hell by Glenn O'Brien for $20? Light, Daniel. Yes, the money goes to Glenn O'Brien. That's...
Oh, that's great.
Well, I'm glad you like this painting, Carlo, because that means we're going to end on a good note. See that image? That is the Wizard of Oz, right?
If I only had a hard drive.
Can I buy If I Only Had a Hard Drive by Glenn O'Brien for $20? That's $40, Glenn.